On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
In now is Adam Eaton. His line against Justin Verlander. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Line drive, base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Rendon is off of first with 2 away. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Altuve.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Third baseman.
He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Next will be the designated hitter, number 44.
The designated
Houston
hitter,
looking for
number
more here
44.
in just the opening frame of the game. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Number 28.
Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Now in the box, Carlos Correa, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Rendon down at third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chirinos.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Popped him up. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Settling in now, George Springer. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So striding in, Victor Robles.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Now back.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Count is 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Dozier over at second. Robles is over at first with 1 away. Fastball well outside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Rendon.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an up. Stepping in, Michael Brantley as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 1 out.
Third baseman.
Hitter Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Into the box now, number 44. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he's safe. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Robles is on his horse. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The first baseman,
now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He stays alive, still 2-2. Scherzer comes set, 2-2 on its way home. Now a check swing, but that's in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now that
stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. At the plate, Robinson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now
digging in now, Josh
the right
Reddick.
fielder.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Reddick.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Here's George Springer,
center fielder,
a hit in
number
2 tries
4.
for him so far.
George
1-1.
Springer.
He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a check swing here, but he holds up. In now, Brian Dozier. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here. Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Brian Dozier is retired to lead off the 5th. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Adam.
And he fouls this one off. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. And he popped him up. Here comes Brantley. He can't get there as it falls in. Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He was set down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he will strike him out. 10. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left
Ready for
fielder,
another
number
chance,
23.
Michael Brantley.
Michael
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second
Third baseman, number 2.
Digging
Alex
in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Number 44 would be next. And the inning goes away in. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless.
Now
let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
He throws him on the fastball there. Juan Soto becomes the first out of the inning. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gerardo Parra.
The 1-1. Soft liner towards first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Now at the plate, number 44. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And it's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The batter,
so
number
we got
1.
him looking there.
Shortstop,
number 44
Carlos
is retired leading off the bottom of the
Correa.
6th. 2-1 to count. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see it back.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Digging in,
the first baseman.
Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Gurriel.
To the left side. Throw won't get him. And that's the second out. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runner's on his way to third.
Chirinos.
High and deep to right center. Robles is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Up next for
From
Washington,
the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
The second baseman, Brian.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number
Victor
2.
Robles.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
For the traditional.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So striding forward now Jose Altuve. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. On the ground to 3rd. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The 1-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
Now, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in once again, number 44. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! Ready now, Carlos Correa. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. 1-1, here it comes. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is ready. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner, who struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
3-1 to the National shortstop. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder.
And now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is into the box, Yuli Gurriel. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. The next 3-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
The batter.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The count now at 2-1. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. He went deep last time up.
The right fielder.
Last at bat, Matty D. We heard this guy's a good fastball. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Chirinos, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He's on the move for second. Chopper down the third baseline. The 1-2. He's on the move again from first. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Hit on the ground to short. Curler loves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him at this point in the ball game. Roberto Ozuna takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Ozuna.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Gerardo Parra.
Now
he pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher,
standing in,
28.
Kurt Suzuki. He went down on strikes last time up. And there's ball 2 now. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Now batting. The second base.
3-1.
Ryan
takes a strike Dozier. For a full count now, 3-2. Zimmerman at second. Parra at first. 1 gone. Fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Nationals down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And it's fouled away. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
baseball from the... Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Devers.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And that misses 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Line drive to center field. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Next for New York, Aaron Judge.
Batting second, the right fielder.
The 1-2.
Aaron Judge.
Shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Coming to the plate now,
third.
Didi Gregorius. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Batting fourth.
So
the
now
second
baseman,
baseman,
the 4-hole hitter,
Torres.
And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Little chopper back to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores.
The left fielder,
3 runs already home here.
Stanton.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting
digging
fifth,
in now for the Yankees.
the designated
Edwin
hitter,
Encarnacion, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. There's ball 4. Here's Brett Gardner now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs.
And we'll have to leave it. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Andrew Benintendi will be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sliced hard but foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting a robust .350. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The second base.
Here's Brock Holt now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of it. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Romine.
1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Soft liner toward short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
The 3-1. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Next
up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Betts.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A payoff pitch one more time. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone.
Rafael.
And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Judge going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an in. Here's big Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat. Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in.
Ouch, that one hit him. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now
and
batting,
a big hit
left
here with
fielder,
the bases loaded could
Giancarlo
really put this one out of reach early on.
Stanton.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Betts is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Edwin Encarnacion now.
The designated hitter.
On balls his first time up.
Encarnacion.
Vasquez has a play. 2 gone. And they'll put the tag on him between third. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd
now
with a strikeout.
Let's
1 away.
Andrew Benintendi.
Hit in the air to center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now
Up
batting,
next for the
Mitch
Red
Moreland.
Sox.
1 for
The first
1
baseman.
after a single his
Mitch
first time up.
Moreland.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. And a fastball called strike 3. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. Fly out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Throwing to second. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. Stepping up now, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Bradley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1.
The first baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Hard ground ball to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Turned on down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Brock Holt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Bradley, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting, third baseman
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Gregorius is under it, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now
so here's the
second baseman
Torres. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Down the line, and that's through for a hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Full count, 3-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag.
Up next,
2 on here with 1 man out.
Designated
hitter. That'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready once again.
The center fielder, number 11.
2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Gio Urshela. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And that will be a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. And he is in there. And he will score from third. And a real letdown behind the plate, as that should go down as a passed ball. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside, as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Gio Urshela becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So the lineup flips over and digging in. DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was a triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to victory. He swung the bat really well.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men.